the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you.
Yo, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. We're back at it again over here in Pet Racer, and we're going to be covering in today's video the Easter event. Make sure to smash the like button on today's video and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. So before we go into the Easter portal, before we look at the pets, and before we talk about UGCs, let's talk about some comments that were basically made over on my Twitter and over on my Discord. So people seen this sign right here and they started to panic. It says new game coming soon. So what does that mean for Pet Racer? Does that mean Pet Racer is going to die? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would agree and I would also disagree, because this developing team behind this game, they still enjoy, working and putting updates out for this game. They didn't come out publicly and said, you know what, we're tired of, updating Pet Racer, or you guys are not coming up with good enough ideas, so we're just going to abandon the game. None of those words were ever said. Just because you see this sign here, that doesn't mean you have to panic, you feel me? That just means there are good things to come. There are more games coming. So we don't have to just, pile all of our ideas into this one game. We could branch off and create another game. They got so many titles underneath their game that had a great success story. Let's talk about Anime Champions. That was great. You feel me? It had a great run. Yeah, of course we had AFS, but of course there's not, there's no such thing as like not too many anime games. You feel me? Every anime game has its own iteration. They also had Speed Champions. I loved Speed Champions back in the day. You feel me? Me and CDTV Dad and Snug Life, we were running it up in these games. And then of course those guys disappeared from the platform and they left me here by myself. We got Drakecraft and we got that's about it. Just me and Drakecraft that's left from our circle of YouTuber friends. But like I said, don't worry about that sign being there. That sign means it's a good thing with this developing team. They're going to continue to give us content and give us more games. Now let's talk about indexes, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make sure that you guys are completing your index, because a lot of people come up to me in game and say, how do you have that many pet equips without a game pass? You keep saying you don't have any game passes. I told you guys repeatedly in every single video, make sure you are completing your index because it is very rewarding. You guys are getting +1 pet equips, you're getting boost, you guys are getting more pet storage, so that means you guys can hold more pets in your inventory just by crafting your pets in the game. So make sure you do it, you feel me? Every time I go to the store, I have to go to the game passes and show people this is the only game pass that I own in the game, ×2 throw. This game pass made a huge difference for me when I deal damage. It also stacks when you guys have a ×2 damage boost. So now let's go over here and talk about these chests. These chests spawn in every 20 minutes. Random potion chests. They give you 2 random potions. Go ahead and get it. You feel me? Go ahead and get it. Don't waste your time. There's one over here and then there's one in the cave. Let's also talk about this hell chest right here. Previously, it was stacked at 15N. Now it's been reduced down to 10N. And all you guys got to do is basically get you some pets either from the Egyptian world or either from the Easter event in order to deal damage to this chest. As I told you guys in my last video, I literally bought the Easter Overlord, and just having that one pet was definitely more than enough to destroy this chest. Now, I wish that they would add more chests to the rest of the areas, so that way other players that are just now starting their journeys, they can have like these starter chests, because this is the only chest that's existing in the game. And that means in order for you to take down this chest and get the coins, get the boost, and also get the super OP pets from it, you have to make it to this area, and a lot of players are struggling. Also, I do want to tell you guys, this is on a 12-hour cooldown period. So once you destroy it, you got to wait 12 more hours to destroy it again. We still have the 15 mil visits egg sitting over here in heaven. I don't know how much longer it's going to be here, but make sure that you guys get this pet from here. Anyone that has the venomous drake, let me know down in the comment section how much you guys are selling it for, because I just need it for index purposes. That's it. I was also speaking to Azire himself the other day, the creator of the game, and he told me that the pet daycare is actually how players are getting huge pets in the game. So you need to craft 10 rainbow pets. You need to have the same rainbow pet, 10 copies of it basically, place it in here for a certain amount of gems, and then it will be turned into a huge pet. Let's also talk about the boss, ladies and gentlemen. There is now 2 bosses in the game. There is a boss for the Easter event, and there is also a boss over here in the jungle area. You always want to make sure that you are fighting the monkey boss. The monkey boss is giving you guys gems, and it's also giving you the special token currency for the boss shop over here. That currency will allow you to buy these boosters up here, and it will also allow you to buy damage for the boss, so that way you guys can deal more damage faster. Because a lot of people usually, you know, those that are new, they complain about how it takes too long to kill the boss. Well, you're not grinding the boss more than enough in order to get currency to make upgrades. So stop complaining and just fight the boss. It doesn't take that long, you feel me? Lucky block event. The lucky block event is still going on, ladies and gentlemen. The blocks are dropping. Make sure that you pick them up. Now they added in a special hoverboard in there, which is called the Chick hoverboard. You have a chance of getting that from a lucky block, and they also added a brand new pet after the tiny mech, and it's called the rangefinder. So if anyone managed to pick up the rangefinder, let me know what the stats are, and also let me know how much you're selling it for. I don't have that much gems, but I do have enough to get something. And speaking of gems, if you guys aren't making enough gems, you can simply take your potions that you guys are getting, your boosters, and sell them in the trading Discord server for the game. In here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Easter event. You guys can spend 20 Robux to make it rain lucky blocks in this area, but I highly recommend that you guys do this in a VIP server. And the reason why I say this is because I want you to be selfish. I want you to get that hoverboard, and I want you to get that rangefinder pet. And the only way to do that is in a public setting where, well, not a public setting, but the only place to do that I would recommend is a VIP setting, so that way other players are nowhere near in sight. You feel me? It's just you and the lucky blocks, and you just go ahead and be selfish because it's your VIP. If you do this in a public server, everyone is subject to stealing the freaking lucky blocks as they spawn in. So that means every time you do that, people are going to be running around taking from you, and you spent the 20 Robux. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, think about that. Now they added a third area, they added a third egg, and this egg has the best pets. So if you guys were farming the first 2 eggs, now you can actually put that on pause and start farming the third egg over here. It's going to cost you guys 500k in eggs. You have the Gremlin Bunny, the King Bunny, Sleepy Duck, and then the Bun Ducky Supreme. These pets are literally just amazing to look at. The Bunny Ducky Supreme, ladies and gentlemen, it reminds you of a triple stack pet, but it's not a tower stacking pet. It's a widespread pet. It's almost as like a pair of wings was added to the centerpiece of this main pet. It is really, really phenomenal when you guys hatch it and you see it in all of its glory. I'm telling you, this thing is so beautiful. Let's talk about the event shop. As you guys know, this is on a weekly refresh restock basis. You have 7 days to claim everything in here, and then after you claim everything, you're gonna have to wait another 7 days in order for the shop to restock. But soon this event area will disappear from the game, and all of this stuff will be gone. I also noticed that they added a Easter damage for the boss in this area, for the people that were complaining about the boss taking too long to basically defeat. Those of you that are trying to get the UGC a whole lot quicker, you now have that chance to get it, and you have to make the upgrades using your eggs. There's also boosters in here, as you guys can see. You can buy them, and there's also great high stat pets in here with the multipliers for the eggs. So make sure you guys get that. I also noticed that the Spring Dragon went from 60 billion to 120 billion. I don't know why that happened, Azire. I can't afford it. I don't even have the first version. You feel me? From update 1 of the Easter event, I didn't make enough to get it, and now you doubled the price, and I still can't get it. I'm crying on the inside. Over here, you have your UGC ring of UGCs. So you have all of these eggs here, and they all come with their own separate task. Once you guys complete them, the silhouettes will then fill in with the pictures of the UGCs. And the UGCs come with a pet that goes along with it. So as you guys saw, I got the monkey pet, and then I also managed to get the UGC. I just recently got these Easter ones here. So I got 3 out of 4. This one right here is going to take a little bit of time. It requires you to reach a certain amount of races completed in the Easter event area. Once you guys complete all of the UGCs, you'll then get the final UGC, which is called the Faber Egg. And the Faber Egg, as you guys know, those of you that are OG Roblox players, it dates back in the history of Roblox. It's kind of a tradition to have a Faber Egg because this is coming from the roots of the actual egg hunt itself. So I can't wait to get that, but then again, I won't be able to get it because I missed out on the Western World UGC, and also I'm probably going to miss out on the Egyptian World UGC because it requires so many races to be completed. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, you have your mobs in this first section, and then you have the second section where there are stronger mobs. These mobs have a HP of 500, and in order to access this second area over here, you need to have defeated 1,500 mobs, and that was the original cost, but now it's been lowered to only 1,000 mobs completed. So minus 500, very generous. You feel me? Then you're going to come over here, destroy these guys. There's eggs that you guys have to find in order to get this UGC and the free pet right here. 12 eggs. They're very easy to find. You can see them just basically glistening all over the map. There is a, let me see where it was. There is an egg over here in this like direction that's on top of the tree. So utilize the rest of the map, ladies and gentlemen. You can climb on the mountainsides. You can jump on some of the trees, and you can basically get a high vantage point and try to see where some of the eggs are hiding. Some of them might be stuck in certain places of the map. For example, I found an egg that was stuck over here in the bushes area. I had to get on my PC in order to get that egg and claim it. The egg damage that was in the upgraded shop, it can also deal more damage to these enemies and the boss over here. The boss has a 15-minute spawn period, so once you take it out the first time, you have to wait 15 minutes in order to take it out again. There's a UGC back here in which I got, and in order to get this, you have to defeat 200 mobs. Now that you have the damage, it should be a lot more easier than it was previously in update 1. Let's talk about some of these pets here. So we got the Easter Overlord, a bunch of Doge Senseis. We got the Knight pet here from defeating the boss. We got the Chick Egg from defeating the mobs here. And then of course we have our favorite pet of the event right now, the Bun Ducky Supreme. And then look at the Sleepy Ducky, adorable in diamond form. We also have the Bunny Dominus. And then of course from the Lucky Blocks, we've been picking up the Mummified Abominations and a bunch of these tiny mechs here. They're very, very super OP, especially if you're in the last area. Now, the merchant, ladies and gentlemen, they made it to where the merchant can honestly spawn in the Easter area. And if you end up getting it in the Easter area, you're going to have to use your eggs in order to buy from the merchant. The merchant, as of, during the recording of this video, I haven't seen any Easter pets in there. But if they do have it in there and, you have enough eggs, I would say definitely buy it. In order to access the waterfall area, you need to access a key. And the key can be found anywhere in the map, just the same as you guys are searching for the eggs for the UGC. You can't miss it. It's glistening, it's shining. It'll be right there in your vision. You just go over there, you pick it up, and then this will be unlocked. And this is where you guys will be completing your Easter races. In here, there's a UGC as well. Look at this one. It requires to for you to have a total of freaking 300 races. This one gets me every time I come over here and look at it because it's so goddamn much, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you guys have the right pets, as long as you have enough strength and everything like that, this race is like really easy, you know what I'm saying? But you just have to spend some time and get 300 completed in order to get this UGC and the pet. If anyone has this pet, let me know what the stats are, because I don't have it. And I think that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Right about now, I'm working on rebirths here. I have a total of 5. I'm well behind a lot of pro players right now. They got like 30 plus rebirths. So I'm working on that. And I'm also trying to get the final trail for the game itself here. So the best trail costs 10,000 in crowns, and I'm at the halfway mark with 5,000. I have a brand new title. It's called Virtuoso, and that's really cool. Taking a look at the hoverboards here, this is the chick hoverboard from the Easter event. You have a slight percentage chance of getting it from the Lucky Blocks, and that's the only place where you guys can get it from. I think I pretty much covered everything in the video. We talked about pets, we talked about the future of the game and possible updates coming soon. There's also a brand new game coming, as you guys probably seen the leaks for, Bomb Sim X. I'm definitely signed up on board for that game. I cannot wait. And as far as, you know, everything else goes, this is my overall player progress so far in the Easter event. We had 2 updates so far for the Easter event. What do you guys think? I think that both updates were a huge W, and I just want to salute the developing team. They did an amazing job. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. And of course, hit me up in the comment section. I reply to my comments. Thank you guys so very much for 635 subscribers. This channel would not be what it is today without the helping of you guys by my side. So give yourselves a round of applause, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.
Boy, I'm really on my shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different. Y'all niggas be looking over your shoulders where y'all living all in.
That was totally wicked!
Matter how I do it, I just do
Tryna make
it.
my mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me,
Cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me.
Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.